Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Henry and Susan, and we are back. Another Tuesday live podcast. Um, Today, we're talking about bird proofing in full effect. Bird proofing season. I like to call it a season because we get more during this time, springtime, summertime, than we normally do during the winter time. So we get a lot of um, bird proofings, and we're constantly busy, and we've been busy this week. As a matter of fact, this week has been really crazy. Last week was crazy. We had a lot of bird proofings going on, a lot of bookings. So we're happy about that. And the solar panel cleanings are starting to come back and start to take off, and um, we're also happy about our repeat customers calling us back and rescheduling, and that's something that um, we're kind of blessed with, and we're getting a lot of calls from commercial that are starting to ask us to put in bids and stuff. So we're happy about that also. How's your season starting? How is your business? Let us know how things are going with you. Uh, um, let us know what what how's business in your side of your area. What kind of what kind of business are you guys getting right now? Is it picking up for you? Um, in Northern California, Florida, Texas, you name it. I mean, just let us know. Um, don't forget to put stuff in the chat here. We do read all the comments and everything, and we welcome everyone that is watching our videos. We just put out some brand new videos about our new tool that we use for our solar mesh. Um, you want to tell them about that tool?
Oh, bird proofing. For bird proofing, it's a new tool that we actually saw when we were at a RE solar convention in Las Vegas last year, and it was a product called a Slick Tool from Marshall, who is actually the one who introduced us to his product.
Finally got
We
it.
finally got it because when we first saw it at the show, he had a prototype, kind of working on the kinks of how to come up with a good product proofing, and he sent us the final product and able to use it up on the roof these past couple of days. And it's a Wrangler bird mesh dispenser is what
Yeah.
Henry calls it, a dispenser, because
It could be called something else, but it's
because you can roll it out easily when it's put in place in it's like a roller, and you can just roll out the mesh.
and rewind it back.
And rewind it back because it has a little knob where you can rewind it back. So it's a little easier to handle the burn mesh when you're up on the roof.
Yeah.
But you still need two people up there on the roof to handle it, because some different type of roof is a little steeper, so the product can easily top over if you don't have somebody holding on to it. So it's always a good idea to have two people up there on the roof.
Yeah. Let me do something here real quick.
So other than that, it's a good product. It's helped us. It's helped Henry a lot in measuring out the mesh that he needs to bird proof, and then also to cut it. So it's a pretty good product. It just to each their own.
It's been a big help, and so we I've been waiting for it for a while, and finally got it, and I'm happy that I did get it. Very useful, and I can see the benefits of it when I am using it. It does help out quite a bit. We put some videos out there on that. We'll still put more videos out there, so you guys will see more videos on our YouTube channel with that. And then we got another tool that's coming in that I'm just about as excited about also. Um, and so they're sending us that. Well, we ended up purchasing that tool itself, but um, they're sending that to us. So hopefully we get it by the end of the week. So you know, but guys, we've been extremely busy when it comes to the solar panel cleaning and the bird proofing, and we're getting more calls from people that are interested in getting into the business itself. We just got a call today from somebody in Texas, and asking a lot of questions. And we were up on the roof and happened to be on with her for about 20 minutes, and then I told her we had to go and get started and get going. So it um, we had to finish up the project, and that's where we ended up at. So got to give her a call back and answer some of those questions for her too. So are you guys hiring people now that is starting to get busier, or are you just kind of doing stuff on your own? Let us know, and what have you.
When we've gone out and done bird proofing these past couple of days, I've been going a step further and asking more questions on the customers. And Henry doesn't like to ask a lot of questions from the customers, but I do, because I like to get all the information, anything I can to help us do the job safely, properly. And so what I mean by safely is because yesterday we went out and did a bird proofing job, and the panels, half of the panels were on the edge. And so I looked on Google Maps to see the layout of the house. And they build these houses so close together. When they're building a new community, they built these houses so close together from the neighbor's house. So you only have so much space to see if you could put a ladder on the side to get to put bird mesh on the edge. But if that doesn't work for you, and it's not safe to put a ladder straight up, which you don't want to do, you might have room to put a ladder on the neighbor's side and angle it that way. And that's what we did yesterday, and it worked out perfect.
Yeah.
So these are things that we kind of have to, figure out before we say, yes, we'll do the bird proofing, because we have to make sure that it's safe.
Well, we're checking everything out, and sometimes you miss stuff out there. Sometimes you're going to miss things. Like this morning, we missed something this morning when we were doing some solar panel cleaning, or headed out there to do some solar panel cleaning. And unfortunately, we couldn't do the house because it was just too dangerous. They had they had sheet metal siding on the first level
of the roof,
and then so we can't put a ladder up on sheet metal because it's just not safe, especially when it's wet. It gets really slippery. There was just a lot of things that went against us on that particular solar panel cleaning. And so there was no place to tie off your ladder. It was just a straight edge and up and over, and that's it. But sometimes we have to turn, the job down and what have you. And I think it was closer to almost a 3-story home than it was a 2-story. So our ladder wasn't going to reach that at all. We got a 32-foot ladder, and that ladder right there didn't reach. We were probably about 4 feet too short. So we decided not to do it and turn it down. And I think that was probably one of the better decisions, just because there was just a lot of things that we went ahead and said, we're not going to do this because it's just unsafe, and so sometimes it's a good thing to say no. Sometimes it's a good thing to sit there and go, you know what, we'll save this for somebody else, let them do it if they want to do it, and then we just move on to the next one. It didn't hurt us at all, because Um, we ended up going to another solar panel cleaning today, and it ended up being a full blown bird proofing after we got done with it. So instead of charging them a small amount, we charge them a pretty good amount just to do the bird proofing, get the birds out from underneath the panels and stuff. And we did a video on that too today. So we'll throw those videos out there for you guys. And it was a good practice for us because we're starting a new series here, Bird Proofing 101. And the Bird Proofing 101 series is basically to be teaching you how to bird proof for those of you who don't know how to do it. And also, it's good for customers. So customers see how we do our work out there. We get a lot of people call us from YouTube and asking us to do their bird proofing. And so they see our videos, they watch our videos, and so we decided, well, we're just going to put additional videos out there for them, for the customer, and at the same time for people who are in this business or getting into the business, and they want to make sure that they're doing it and doing it right. And we have different types of panels that we normally are bird proofing. So we're kind of showing you Tesla solar panels and Sunrun solar panels and different other solar panels that are out there from different manufacturers. So we're out there showing them how to bird proof on those. Some have a lip, some don't have a lip. It's just a straight shot. The do's and the don'ts of bird proofing is very, very important. So we're gonna put that out there for you guys. And we're putting out a lot of other material, bird spikes and all that, and other equipment to use to keep these pigeons and birds from sneaking in underneath your solar panels and resting all night and making a lot of noises, because this is where customers give us a call and they are upset because they're being woken up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. They just want to get rid of the pigeons. And it's a great business for a lot of you guys out there, a great business to do. If not solar panel cleaning, there's guys out here that are doing window cleaning and gutter cleaning and all these other services out there. Stick to what you're good at, and if you do that, you'll be okay. And there's guys out here that are going to take on more than what they can chew. But you run your business the way you want to run your business, and if you do that, then nobody can tell you, how to run your business, especially if you want to concentrate on just some services out there. There's guys out there that want you to tackle a whole bunch of services, and um, you know, uh, all that takes time. So if you go and you're on a schedule like we are, Susan goes out and she schedules 5, 6, 7 jobs a day sometimes. And then, or bird proofing, it could be 1 or 2 bird proofings a day. And so we got a busy schedule going where we're busy, and it's kind of hard for us to take on extra work. So for example, like somebody had asked us for window cleaning, right? And
window cleaning and gutter cleaning.
And we were so busy that we couldn't do that. And yeah, we could have rescheduled for later down the line or what have you, but even next week and the week after, we're still booked. We still have people calling us and making appointments. So I'd rather not mess around with the time consuming stuff, and pawn that off to somebody who's an expert at that can go out there and say, you know what, this is all we do is window cleaning. This is all we do is gutter cleaning. why not give it to these guys and say, go ahead and tackle it, do what you need to do, get it done, and then concentrate on what we do best, right? Um, and it works out better for us that way. That way, it's not tedious for us to go out there and do windows inside and out, and it takes a lot of time. You window cleaners all know that, right? You know that customers are really particular when it comes to their windows. They want it to be perfect, and they want you to make sure that you go out there and you clean windows. If there's a streak right there, they're going to point it out to you, and they're going to let you know, hey, can you go back to this and go back to that? And Rick and I, when we started this business, we pretty much said, we don't want to do inside windows because of the liability. If we we talked to our insurance agent about it and asked them about that, and one of the things that was brought up was you could do more damage than good if you break somebody's lamp, or something falls that's really precious to them, and you don't want to mess around with that. So we don't. And it's actually worked out really good for us. We do window cleanings, but we do it for commercial accounts, and we love it because
Exterior.
I was going to get to that, but we only do exterior on commercial because most of the commercial have their own interior people cleaning the inside of the windows, and a lot of them just want the outside windows done, and that's it. And so we will tackle that and get that done. And we have other things that we can add on to it, like security systems and other things that we can concentrate on the bigger, more corporate accounts. And it works out better that way when it comes down to it. So, but yeah. So it's what happened. So yeah, reflex. It's like, anything you want to add for this week, or anything that
No, I just try to space out the jobs, not to put too much on one plate during the week,
yeah.
because it is hard on your body. And
Oh, I'm sore.
so-
I'm my body is beat up right now, but that's almost 16 hours of bird proofing up in the sun. You can tell my dome here has got a
Yeah.
nice tint to it.
yeah, because he doesn't wear a hat.
Yeah,
We're working on that.
you keep working on it.
Very dangerous not to wear a hat when it's hot.
I got work to do.
Doesn't matter.
Got things to do.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go out there and
You
get my
have to
stuff
wear
done.
a hat to
Yeah.
protect yourself from the sun.
Anyways,
Mhm.
you could say the exact same thing about being hydrated, right?
Yes, drink water, not soda, but water. Mhm.
So Nathan Berna says, "Hey guys, glad to see you back with another great stream. Thank you very much." AP at C3LA, thank you for all your informational videos. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. We're getting more. I don't know where we're getting our subscribers from, but we're getting more and more subscribers coming in now. And I don't know if it's just a YouTube thing where they're pushing us out there a little bit more. I don't know, but we've been picking up quite a few subscribers coming in, and we're happy about that. Just last week, we did well over 100 brand new subscribers coming, and so if we keep that pace, we're going to do really, really good as far as that. And to be fair, I want to go out there and put out more informational videos for you guys. You guys start learning this business, because we just got an email yesterday from the guy in Mexico. Mexico.
Yes.
What did he have to say?
He wants to start his business out there and wants some information on how to do that.
And what's he willing to do?
Pay for Henry's courses.
Yeah, so he wants to come in and pay for the services to come down and spend a day with me. And, I do charge for anybody who's going to come in and tag along. And it's just something that,
We're particular on what jobs we go to because we don't know where we're going to be.
that's just it. We don't know where we're going to be from one day to another. And it's very hard for me because it's hard for me because I'm on the go and I got to get stuff done. And if I have to teach somebody this business, it slows me way down. And then when we start getting into our busy season, forget it. I'm not training.
In the heat, you don't want to be out in the sun.
Not in 110-degree weather. And you're sitting here trying to explain how to do this. AP3LA says, how much do you charge for 20 panels? We charge a flat rate. And so I'm not going to tell you what our flat rate is because we have a lot of competitors in our area and they'll beat our price if they know what we charge. Look, guys, there are guys out here that are charging $10 per panel. There are guys out here charging $2 per panel. You do the math. You figure out what you want to charge. I have seen guys out here in LA that charge $2 per panel, $50 for 40 panels to go out there and clean 40 panels at $2 per panel. Well, that's what, $80? So I would never be that low. I don't, we have kept our price the same since we started. And if we have 50 panels on a 2-story house, we're going to charge the same as 10. We charge a flat rate and it works out better for us, to be honest. I don't know why there's not a whole lot of other people that aren't doing the exact same thing, but a lot of people like to charge what they charge because they can charge more. There's guys out there charging $10 per panel. So if you're looking at $10 per panel at 20 panels, well, that's $200. There's guys out here charging 13, well, not here, but other places. And on the East Coast, they charge a lot more on the East Coast than they do on the West Coast because West Coast is so saturated with solar. We have so much people in Northern California, Southern California, Central California that are getting into this business. There's a lot of people getting into this business. And, I hear it all the time because I get people from Northern California calling me all the time. Hey, I'm over here in Gilroy. Hey, I'm over here. As a matter of fact, we just got a call today. We got a call today from somebody in Gilroy that wanted bird proofing done, and they have Tesla panels, and he has a lot of birds underneath it. And I said I would just call other people in Northern California, find out who has the right tools to take off the Tesla skirts, Tesla solar panels, because you got to lift those panels up because there's a lot of bird poop underneath. And, so, we give jobs, even if we're in Southern California and people call us, even from Northern California, we'll recommend people up there and say, hey, you guys go ahead and give this guy a call and see what he can do. And it works out great. Like I said, this guy called us this morning while we were at another job and asked, do you know anybody in Northern California and Gilroy? I said, yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I have quite a few people. We have a Rolodex of people that we call. I've gotten so many people into this business that I know a lot of people in this business. So whether they're in Texas, whether they're in Florida, whether they're in Europe, we know a lot of people. And so if we don't, we can find out. I have my resources where we can contact those people and go from there. Are you getting a phone call? So sorry, our business is open till 8:00 tonight and it's only 6:30. So we got to take these phone calls, people getting off of work and asking for prices and stuff like that. But here in Phoenix, lowest quote I got was $50 to $1,500. Is that for bird proofing or is that for solar panel cleaning? Because bird proofing, we charge a lot more. We charge a lot of money for bird proofing because it takes a lot of our time and it's not easy. People think that, oh, you just go up on the roof and you go and you put this stuff in there and then you clean all this other stuff up there. But they don't realize if you're working in 85-degree weather like I was yesterday for almost 7 hours by myself, I was out there, doing that. Granted, I had Susan with me, but it took a lot out of me, and we didn't get done last night till almost 7:30 because we had 2 more quotes that we had to give to other people that had called us, and we went down there to give them an accurate quote. And we didn't get home till almost 7:30, but we started about 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was a long day yesterday. And we got up this morning, same time, went to go do some solar panel cleaning in one city. Then we had to go to another city and do solar panel cleaning to find out it was a full-blown bird proofing. So we did bird proofing today. I had all my equipment with me, all my mesh, everything with
What
me.
did I do for the first time today?
Yeah, well, she was up there and she was helping me for the first time today. So she was making sure that I was safe up there on the roof with my safety harness and doing the edge of the panels and stuff like that. And people don't think that I'm not safe sometimes because they see some of my videos and I don't wear a harness. And I don't wear a harness in the middle of the roof because the chances of me falling off the middle of the roof is going to be slim to none. You have more of a chance of getting hurt by going and walking up a ladder. I've been doing this business. I've been doing walking up ladders, climbing poles, all that for 28 years. So when it comes to safety, we put that in our videos as far as, like your ladder, for example, strapping down your ladder. We were one of the first to actually put that out here on YouTube that I've seen, where we go out there and we use, some ladder safety equipment to go out there and put that up. And then other people started putting it up, which, hey, that's great. More power to them because you want to be safe out there. At the end of the day, you want to go home to your family. That's it. At the end of the day, if you can do that in any job, then that's a good day, right? So AP says yes, bird proofing $500 to $1,500. Yeah, I don't touch bird proofing for $500. That is too cheap, way too cheap. $500. But there are guys out there that will do it. They'll put the cheaper equipment in, the cheaper mesh in there. We use a 17 gauge mesh minimum, and that's a really thick mesh. So it's very, very strong. We don't buy our stuff from Amazon. We got our stuff from somewhere else, but it's actually a very good mesh. Well, one of the best on the market. And then we also give a warranty on it. So, we go and we give warranties out on that and we put the best stuff in there. This is why we charge a lot of money. I think our most expensive bird proofing that we did was $4,500 that we charged for bird proofing. It was well worth it because you got to take a lot of things into consideration. Is it Spanish tile? How many people are you going to have up on the roof working? I think when we did the one for $4,500, I had 5 or 6 people working on the roof doing all the arrays. I think there was 8 arrays that we had to get done, and some were at the edge, and some it was a difficult job. but people are willing to pay for it if they know that you're going to give them great service, and you're going to get those birds out and what have you. But yeah, bird proofing, $500. Phoenix, yeah, you know how Phoenix weather is. We got guys out there in Phoenix, as a matter of fact, we've been down to their house, and we've ate with the families, and they're in the solar panel cleaning business, and they do bird proofing and stuff like that. So you got a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of people that are starting to pick up in Arizona now. And I noticed that because a lot of people give us a call and say, hey, we're starting a business in Phoenix. We're starting a business in Tucson. We're starting a business wherever in Arizona, Mesa, you name it. There are people that are starting to get into the business. And this is just not Arizona, it's all over the place. And the nice thing about it is, people have our number. People can give us a call, and they ask us these questions. So we're more than happy to go out there and answer the questions, even though we are here and we are doing a live podcast every week. People find us that way too. So All Solar Cleaning Services from Orlando, Florida, just chimed in. Hello, welcome from All Solar Cleaning Services. Yes, we know, Juan, who you are, and we're going to give you lots of hearts and loves and firecrackers and what is?
No, those are party hats.
Whatever, party hats, firecrackers, blah blah blah. It's all the same. And so there you go. He says, how are you doing? We have been busy. Today was a very busy day. Yeah. So was yesterday, and so was last week. And yes, we've been constantly busy, which is good. So anything that you want to chime in on the new tool that we got?
No, to each their own.
Yeah.
If you want a tool like that, it's good and it's handy to have. But of course, if you have multiple people working up on the roof, of course, one person's going to be using it, the other one's going to be, with the other role, So it's just a matter of what type of job you're doing out there. So, it's a new product, and
I have another new product coming in at the end of the week. I'm really excited about. Really excited about.
Yeah.
You may not think so, but you know what? I had her going out there and doing this today, and she was complaining that it was very hard to do, and this tool is like butter.
I wasn't complaining it was hard to do.
You weren't? Was I up there on the roof with the wrong woman? Because all I heard on my right ear was, this tool is not.
No, that's not true.
No. You're denying everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look straight into that camera right there.
It was not me.
And tell me that wasn't you.
It wasn't me.
Anyways.
No, it's just a tool that will make,
I'm happy. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it because my wrist, everything is not going to be hurting and what have you. Yeah, I'm very happy about it. As a matter of fact, I was up on the roof for almost 16 hours in the last 2 days just doing bird proofing. And one of the things that I suggested was go to a chiropractor and have a session at the chiropractor. And Cheapy over here said, you're not paying for a chiropractor. I was like, your back isn't hurting. Your arms aren't hurting. Your shoulders aren't hurting. Your neck's not hurting. My stuff is hurting.
He's not as young as he used to be.
That's right. I am not as young as I used to be, and I'll be the first to admit that. The first. And I won't be the last, because there's other people out there that can sympathize of what I'm going through. Too much liability
For what?
for what? What are you talking about?
For aches and pains.
Aches and pains? Solar Cleaning Solutions in Arizona checking in with it. There's another guy from Arizona,
Oh,
Search
sure,
Sir
sir.
25. We were just talking about Arizona. How many people are actually getting into the
There's
business?
probably a lot more people now in Arizona, right? That got into the business.
Rude awakening for y'all.
We were
Rude
at
awakening
the Home and Garden show in Phoenix
in
a
Phoenix.
few years ago.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, about a few years ago. And I think there was probably one solar panel cleaner.
And a whole
out
bunch
there.
of solar companies selling solar.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard stories, we've heard excuses. Oh, I live under a rock. I live in a mobile home. I live under a bridge.
We don't need solar panels.
We don't need solar panels, blah, blah, blah.
Although they did say that they were about 30% into solar.
Yeah.
So they were gradually building up their, education to people to get solar. So I think probably now it's growing a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because more solar panel cleaners out there now in
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
But Scherzer, look what Scherzer did.
What do you do?
And College Street.
My favorite. Hey, Scherzer, send a case of blueberry ale and I will Venmo you the money. How about that? Man, I would love to put that on my show. I would love to put that blueberry ale and I will drink to you all day long on that show. Trust me. Man, it's just hard for me to get over there. Is it
Is it in Havasu?
It's Lake Havasu. Lake I'm on it. Don't you worry. You go ahead. We're gonna type in as a matter of fact, I'm gonna have Susan come up, type in our email address. You send me a message and I will send you the address to send it to. And I tell you, if I get this beer from you, oh, you're going to be blown up all over Lake Havasu. Trust me when it comes to that, because I take care of my peeps.
I have yet to go to that brewery that he keeps saying he's going to take me to. I haven't gone yet, so I'm still waiting.
We're going to Vegas in a couple weeks. Maybe we could stop by Lake Havasu. It's 100 miles from Las Vegas.
How far is 100 miles?
It's really far.
Yeah.
All solar cleaning services. Can you? He wants to change the subject. Can you explain why it's important to use deionized water? Yes, because if you use hard water, you're going to have calcium buildup on the solar panels. A lot of guys will go out there and they'll spray their solar panels down. And remember, when you go through like these 3-stage systems, right? You got a carbon filter, you got another filter that takes out one sediment, right? So chlorine, and then a chlorine filter, and then you have deionized filter that goes through that, and then also like say for instance like WCR Window Cleaning Resources, they sell like a 3-stage system with an RO membrane that they use. Well, that RO membrane takes out about 95% of the sediment and then it runs through the deionized tanks, a deionized filter, and that will bring you 0 parts per million. So if you have 0 parts per million that is leaving, going into your tank or leaving, going out of your brush, you will have a spot-free rinse. So you have to remember, solar panels, even though you're washing them and you're cooling them down, are still being heated by the sun. So even when we're out here cleaning the solar panels, you can actually see, especially on a hot day, how quickly they dry up. Now, can you imagine if you throw hard water with a water hose and you go out there and you spray down your water hose, your solar panels? What's going to happen is there is still sediment, there is still um, particles in the water that's going to dry right onto your solar panels. And a lot of calcium buildup is going to ruin your solar panels when it comes down to that. Hopefully, that explanation was good enough for you guys to understand. But it's very, very important that we use deionized water. I don't use anything but deionized water on all my jobs because I know the importance of uh, deionized water. Okay, if you really want to test it out yourself, you get your hard water and run it through any one of your machines, say like a pressure washing machine or what have you, and look at the hose after a week, and you will see the white calcium buildup. And what it does is it clogs up a lot of the entry points and exit points to where it creates problems. And you don't want that. But if you use pure deionized water, you will never, ever have that problem. So, what are you drinking?
Water.
Blueberry ale?
No. No.
Oh, did you go to the brewery without me?
Yeah, I met up with Scherzer.
You met up with Scherzer and didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Man, that's a hot date right there, I tell you. So that hopefully, Juan, we can explain that and help you out with that as far as deionized water. That is very important for us when we're cleaning solar panels. We don't use any soaps, no detergents, no chemicals. A lot of that will void the warranty. Just read your warranty and you'll understand. And read the fine print because it is in the fine print. And listen, solar panel companies will do anything to get out of a contract if they can. Okay. And if you go out there and you do something wrong, then they'll use any excuse to get out of the contract. We did a video today, and this is another subject that I want to talk about. Is we found that there's quite a few people out there that are using the wrong equipment when they're doing bird proofing, and they're pinching the harness.
Explain what the harness is.
Well, okay, good point. So they're pinching the harness, and it's shorting out the solar system. The harness is the wiring that goes underneath the solar panels, and when they go and they get a clip, and that clip that is basically like this, and it goes underneath and it pinches the hook, it will short out the system. And if it's stuck in there, it's shorting it out. And this is where people are like, hey, I had service, but no, I didn't have service when this guy came out and he cleaned, and now I don't have service, and we got to go out there and check it out, take a look at it. And so, what I felt like I needed to make a video on that. So I made a video today on that exact thing, was shorting out your solar system with these hooks and all that. And I teach you the correct way to bird proof. That's another video that we're putting out, is the Bird Proof 101 series. The Bird Proof 101 series is basically going to teach anybody who doesn't know about solar bird proofing. It's going to teach you about that. So, we want to make sure that everybody out there does this and does it right, so they don't get screwed at the end by going out there and having to pay for a brand new harness. I honestly, I don't know what these harnesses run to replace, but we've heard horror stories with Tesla that has people have called in and said, "Hey, this is under my warranty," and they found out that somebody bird-proofed it and didn't cause the damage, and turned around and said, "You hired a third party, so therefore it's voided." And this is what I talk about when I say be really careful who you hire to do your bird proofing, because they have to know what they're looking out for. They have to know how to bird proof under your solar panels. Not
Now, if you're a customer, and I feel really bad for a lot of customers because a lot of them don't know what to look out for when their bird proofing is completed. So I did explain today in the video what to look out for when your bird proofing is done. And I know it's hard, people can't go up on the roof or whatever, but I explained to people that make sure whoever is doing the work that they take before and after pictures of their finished work, because you want to make sure before you pay them, make sure that they installed the mesh correctly. Make sure it looks even on all sides. Make sure some of the mesh is not sticking up, overlapping the panels. Make sure it's lined up nicely. Make sure they take lots and lots of pictures, and make sure they show you before you pay them.
right.
Because they'll just take your money and go.
Yeah.
So, if whether they're depending on what company you go with, either a solar panel installer, pest control company, anybody
A
out
pest
there.
control company?
Yes, we've had to.
You mean there's pest control companies doing bird proofings now?
Mhm. And they don't use the right material. And why is that?
Because they're not professionals when it comes to bird proofing solar panels. That's why. So, Dave 24/7 says, new here. What is the harness? I just got done explaining that. But when you buy solar panels, and we're going to use this as a solar panel, okay? This is kind of like the perfect thing to do a solar panel, right? This is one complete solar panel here. And so this here underneath around the solar panel is a harness that they put right in the groove, and the groove basically is right inside here. So when you put the clip underneath, okay, underneath the clip here, you put that clip, it will pinch it directly underneath the harness. It will pinch the harness and short it out. Now, I think, let me see, somebody had said, somebody had said something about, oh, here it is. Sugar 25, thank you for touching base on the harness. I'm always worried somebody that is unexperienced might stab into one of those and get the blank zapped out of them. It isn't AC voltage, it's DC voltage. They probably won't even feel it. Because you have inverters that go underneath these solar panels, and it converts them into DC. So these, if you were to pinch it, you probably wouldn't even know that you pinched it unless you feel underneath there. And one of the videos that I did today was literally checking with your finger, making sure that there's no harness before you put the bird proofing material on there, and to check and make sure. And then also there is another thing that we did today, that when we put the clip on, you can hear it snap into place.
Mm-hmm. You can hear a click.
Click.
Mm-hmm.
And then we knew that it was touching metal at that point. So that's one of the things, one of the videos that we're going to put out hopefully tomorrow or the next day. I still got to edit a lot of these videos, but I'll put it out there so you guys can actually see it. And I think I did a short today on YouTube a few minutes ago about installing the mesh the correct way and the clip the correct way. So check out those videos, guys. Take a look and go from there.
Where is David 24/7 from?
David 24/7, where are you from? And thanks for being a new. I don't know if you're even a subscriber, but if you are, thank you very much for subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Maximum Shine. Did you?
Who's Maximum Shine? Maximum Shine is Fernando from Tampa, Florida. Welcome, Maximum Shine. He also says, "Hey, Henry and Susan, how much do you pay for your insurance?" A lot. I have a $290 per month quote. Is that high? Nope. Does your policy say solar panels on it or only cleaning roof? No, it doesn't say cleaning roof. There is a difference in price if you classify yourself as a roofer. If you classify yourself as a roofer, this is a golden nugget for you guys, people. If you are getting commercial insurance, you do not want to go under a roofer because you're going to be paying 3 times more in money when it comes to classified as a roofer. We are classified as window cleaners. That's what we're classified under, as a window cleaner, which is 3 times cheaper than a roofer insurance. Whether you get workman's comp, whether you get marine insurance, any of that. So just be really careful what you classify yourself under. This is what I teach in my course, guys. I teach this in my course all day long. And one of the things is how to save yourself some money, because there's a lot of guys out here don't know how to get into this business. They're going to be spending thousands of dollars trying to figure it out. That's exactly what's going to happen. He said, thanks. Cool. I'm from Fresno, California. Are you close to Gilroy? Because we got a bird proofing for you up there if you want it. Right?
Yeah.
Guy called us today, said, I need bird proofing Tesla panels taking off the skirts. I'm in Gilroy. I tell you what, if you want that, I'll give it to you. That's what we do here at SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning Company. If we give out some of these jobs that we can't handle, we're going to give them out. Here you guys go. Let's see. Sure.
How's the weather been up there in Fresno?
Cold. I could have answered that.
No, I want to ask him.
Okay.
It's been crazy different here because yesterday it was hot, and then in the evening it got really cold and cloudy, and the fog was coming in. So it's been off and on like that.
I got a news alert over here. A news alert. News alert. Scherzer25 says, I already have your address because you sent me some clips, siphoning clips for the water.
Oh.
So he already has my address.
Oh.
So guess what?
Oh, well.
Blueberry Ale. I'm telling you, even if you sit there, if you bought me a hat, the blue van hat.
Now you're getting greedy.
No, I'll send him the money. I don't care. I'll send him all the money he wants. Nothing's free in this world. There you go. I got you. Don't worry. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm going to drink up. I might even buy me some blueberries.
Do they have t-shirts?
They do have t-shirts.
Oh.
They had a bunch of t-shirts up there.
Oh.
What size are you?
Medium.
Medium. Medium, large. If you want to donate to this channel, simply click the donate button and donate, and we'll blast you all over the internet. we do all this all day long. So, okay, enough of that. Maximum Shine, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Maximum Shine, yeah. $290 per month quote. Is that high? We're paying in the roughly neighborhood of $1,900 a year for insurance. Workman's comp is $4,000 a year in California. So we're paying a lot of money just for insurance. Commercial liability is what you're talking about, and like I said, we're paying about $1,900 in a whole year. So $290. If you do the math, it's probably about the ballpark, right? 300. Yeah. Well, might be a little high.
It might be a little more.
Yeah.
I think that's a little high.
Yeah, that's $3,000 for 10 months, plus another 3,600. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
a lot.
$3,600. That's a lot of money. Now that I just did the math in my head. Took me a little longer because I'm all fried and sunburned over here.
See how important it is to wear a hat.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you for touching base on the harness. Yeah, we got that. We appreciate you guys. Nathan, hey guys, glad to see you back with another great
Nathan
stream.
from?
Nathan Berna, where are you from, Nathan? So, is it Nate or Nathan?
No,
Nathan.
Berna.
Like Raytheon. Nathan Berna. Okay. What else? What else can we talk about today? Hopefully the weather is springtime coming. It's going to get warm. And let me tell you, people, if you guys are in the hot areas, expect it to be hotter this year than last year. I know that because right now in springtime, some of these places are already getting over 100 degrees. And it's going to get hot. Palm Springs, over 100 degrees. And, other Imperial, starting to get up there. Nate, sorry, Nathan. It's Nate. Everybody, Nate Berna. Sometimes we get it wrong. Sometimes I get it wrong. I don't know. She's always right.
Oh, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma in the house.
How is business out there in Oklahoma?
Slow.
I'm asking Nate.
A lot of corn.
I'm asking Nate. How is business?
Empty freeways.
I'm asking Nate how business is in Oklahoma. I
don't know.
I haven't heard anybody talk about Oklahoma. So.
I've never been to Oklahoma, but I can tell you.
I'm sure it's exciting over there.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure.
How's solar out there?
Hopefully it's getting picked up. There's probably a lot of solar farms out there.
Or are there a lot of homes with solar out there in Oklahoma?
Couldn't tell you. We're from Los Angeles. We have 90% of our homes are solar panels. Just about.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Can't speak about Oklahoma. I just like saying that word, Oklahoma. Oklahoma City. Sounds good to me.
Oh.
What's up, Dang?
Oh, dang.
Dang?
Dang. Nguyen.
How do you say his last name?
Nguyen.
When?
No, Nguyen.
Nguyen?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We're going to, as a matter of fact, we are booking our trip to Japan. So I'm going to be learning.
Oh, Henry said it right. Oh,
thank you very much.
How did you say it?
I don't know. I can't remember the first time I said it.
Did I say it wrong?
I think it was when.
Oh, dang.
Dang. When.
When. Oh, okay. That was Nguyen.
Yep. Happy face. Oh. Got it. Oh, Henry said it right.
Dang when. Oh, okay. I thought it was Nguyen. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay, so what were we doing? A long
Oh.
time no see. What's up, Henry and Susan?
Well.
Yes, I haven't seen you on our podcast for a long, long time.
You must be busy.
Must be busy up there, I think in Temecula. If
No,
I
Lake Elsinore, right?
either Lake Elsinore or
Oldsmar?
Temecula. No, it's one or the other. One or the other. This memory right here, it's gold.
It's going.
Gold.
No, it's going.
It's not going. It's gold.
It's going.
There's a G in front of it, but it's gold.
It's going.
I remember everything.
The sun is affecting it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Temecula. Thank you.
Oh, we're talking about Japan.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be taking a trip up to Japan, and we don't know where yet, but Susan wants to go see the cherry blossoms
Next year.
in March, and so we're gonna plan that out, and we'll probably be doing some live videos when we get there, I'm sure.
David has a question.
David, question. How is the debris bird poop handled when it's in the gutters? Honestly, I've talked about this many, many times before. We do not clean gutters because of that particular reason. There is so much bird poop in the gutters themselves. We charge extra if we were going to clean the gutters, but we are not going to clean them. We're going to hire another company to go out there and clean that. I've seen a lot of guys out here that are using on Instagram, they showing how they clean, but they're using the what are these little scoops, the little scoopers? They're about this long, and they scoop out the dirt, and then they scoop all that out, and then they put it in a garbage bag with a 5-gallon bucket, and then they throw all that in there, and then they get the pressure washer, and then they pressure wash all that. Time consuming. You can have that job. I won't touch it. But that's how most people I see on Instagram, TikTok, that are promoting their solar panel business, their gutter cleaning services. I think one of the guys up north that does videos said, oh, that's a $5 business that you can get into. Get into this business for only $5, and he shows you a bucket and a scooper and all that. He doesn't have the privilege of me saying who he is, but yeah, just look up YouTube, Northern California, something. Gutter cleaning. And you'll know who I'm talking about. But yeah, David 24/7, that's really easy. It's not that difficult to do that. Maximum Shine or Nate or Nate. Nate.
Yeah.
Nate, solar is picking up around here, and it's nice. It's a nice state. Go Thunder. I am on the border of Arkansas and Oklahoma. Arkansas is picking up as well. We are not knocking down Oklahoma by any means. Just want you to know that. As a matter of fact, you can go ahead and send us some Oklahoma gear. We'll be proud to wear that Oklahoma gear on our YouTube channel. Go Thunder.
That's basketball, right? Is it basketball?
Oh.
If I'm correct.
We might be.
Basketball?
I don't know.
I think it's.
You know what? A woman's point of view, I'm gonna have Nate answer that question for you. And you are picking basketball. Maximum Shine. Henry, when you started, what kind of marketing you did for solar panels, since people did not know that solar needs to be clean? Maximum Shine, that is a huge, that's a great question. But I've always been in the field of teaching. I've always been in the field of going out there and showing people the business. And I have another YouTube channel that has over 23,000 subscribers, and I teach people about another business. And so this one here is I basically got into it and started teaching people about solar panel cleaning. And that was my marketing for a lot of people, to go out there and teach them about this business. You're going to have to just go out there and pass out flyers, go out there and do what you need to do to get yourself out there. Okay. The best advertising that I've ever done was wrapping my van, because people see it 24/7. They call you when they're right behind you and say, "Hey, I'm right behind you. What do you charge to clean solar panels?" I didn't know solar panels needed to be cleaned. I didn't know that. And then we educate them while we're on the phone. That is the best education that you can give anybody, is giving them your expertise, giving them that confidence to know that you know what you're talking about. And if you're able to do that, you'll be very successful in your business in Tampa. And there is a
Maximum, you are more than welcome to give us a call and we can talk to you more about that.
And that's a nice way of putting it. So if you ever want to give us a call, I will put in the number right here.
552.
You can give us a call. Here's our number. And if anybody wants to send us some Oklahoma Thunder t-shirts, they can email me at SoCal Solar Panel Washing.com. There you go. We'll be more than happy to send you our address, and we will wear it proudly.
See, it is NBA. I told you. I know
So what do you say? Yes. NBA.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma Thunder. They're very competitive. Very competitive when it comes to NBA.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Fresno was 112 last year.
I wouldn't doubt it. Nothing good in Fresno in that heat. I went to Fresno and I got the hell out of there really fast. Then my next stop was Buttonwillow. Nobody ever heard of Buttonwillow. I got the hell out of there real fast too. You ever heard of Buttonwillow?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, by Bakersfield. Yes. Maximum Shine says, I will send you a Tampa Buccaneers shirt for both of you.
We'll
Man,
take it.
we're just going to be sporting it over here at SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning. You know,
That's football, right?
that is correct.
Okay, see, I know it.
Do you know who the quarterback was for Tampa?
Don't ask me about players because I don't know.
Okay. To make a long story short, Maximum Shine, that was my dad's favorite team. And my dad was Tampa Bay Buccaneers all the way. He passed away. And before he passed away, he had an opportunity to see them win. I think it was they won the Super Bowl. Yeah. And that was one of his proudest moments. Yeah.
Don't forget, NFL draft is this weekend.
My Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, you guys are in trouble, big time. My Pittsburgh is making some moves this year. I'm so excited for this weekend because I want to see who the first, second, and third pick are going to be, because that's it. Game over. I don't even want to watch TV on Sunday because I know that they're going to win. That's how confident I am. Last year, forget it. I turned the TV off on the first quarter. That's how bad they were. I couldn't stand watching them. This year, they made some moves. And I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but That's my team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and she'll tell you what's in my bedroom about Pittsburgh Steelers. I was so mad, I turned my Pittsburgh Steeler buddy. Go get him. Go get my Pittsburgh Steelers. I want to show you. Since we're talking about football, the draft and everything else coming out this year. I don't know how we ended up on this, but Pittsburgh is my favorite team. Always been my favorite team since I was a kid. And I can tell you, this guy right here, that guy right there, replaced. Yes. Yes, replaced. Last year, he was like this. He was like this last year, facing the wall. This year, this is what you're going to see. Pittsburgh Steelers all the way. Never been used, by the way. And I gotta clean the helmet. The helmet's still dirty. Anyways, that was that. We appreciate everybody wanting to send us stuff. That's cool. Good luck with the Steelers, Henry. I'm a Ravens fan.
No, Ravens.
Yeah. You know,
we won't go there.
Let's talk about the Ravens. There's two teams that always had our number. The Ravens and the Raiders. Rick was a diehard Raider fan. I was a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. We could not watch the game together because it was so bad that it was just bad. I'm talking bad as talking shit to each other. That's how bad it was. So, Steelers, Maximus Shine says, Henry, Steelers need a Super Bowl so they can change.
For your toy.
They can change his mad face
to a happy face.
To a happy face. Well, we got 6 rings, people. That's all I got to tell you. I'm going to get another one with a happy face. And my terrible towel. And my football helmets that I have. Tons and tons of them. So, wow. Yeah, Ravens, love the Ravens. Ravens have always had good players. It's been a rivalry, and love to watch the games. And one thing that I definitely want to do is go see Pittsburgh play in Pittsburgh, and go to the local bars over there and have a few drinks and
be one with the team.
Be one with the team. Because it's always different when you're there live with your own people than maybe here in LA, and you got the LA teams and Pittsburgh's coming in the house. And it's not the same. But we do get a lot of Steeler fans here, so that's a good thing. Wow, we learned a lot today about geographical areas, right?
Mm-hmm. Oklahoma,
Arkansas, Oklahoma,
Florida.
Tampa, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Fresno, Temecula. Man, it just goes on and on and on. Sorry if I missed some of you guys out there, but yeah, it's been awesome. This has been an awesome podcast, by the way. And we're on every Tuesday. All jokes aside, we're here to teach you about solar panel cleaning. We're here to teach you about the business itself. If you guys have any questions about the business, feel free to ask. We're here to answer them the best we know how. And, you know, we will try to help you guys out, give you some free information if you guys want that. This is where we put it out.
When you're actually, one important thing is when you're out there inspecting the roof before you start the job, make sure you let the customer know about cracked tile. We have come across a lot of those, and the customer wasn't aware.
Yeah, we take plenty of pictures, guys, and one of the things that I'm really particular about is taking lots and lots of pictures. Oops, sorry guys. We take lots of pictures, and I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but
Kind of hard to see.
yeah, kind of hard to see. But we take tons of pictures, and I think this right here is bird feces underneath.
People
Underneath.
might be eating.
Don't be eating right now because this is all crap from underneath the solar panels that we take pictures, and we let we let our customers know how bad of a problem they actually have. These are all the birds on the house yesterday that we went to that were sitting right on top of their house. What can I say? I mean, we take the pictures, we show them, and that's always a good thing. Whether it's damaged stuff, we point that out to every single customer before we start our work. And if you do that, you cover yourself. Nobody can ever sit there and blame you. These right here, I have my timestamp on, so it tells me exactly when I took the picture, gives the exact location where I took the picture, and if I was to ever go to court or anything else like that, I can just show it right on my phone and saying, here it is, here's the proof. These are also great for taking pictures when you are done cleaning solar panels. I thought we had to take somebody to court because it took them so long to pay us that we were going to sit there and go, okay, we're going to take you to court to go get our money. And we had the proof that we cleaned the solar panels. And that's a good thing, because when you do that, you have the proof and sit here and go, here's my proof. This is the day. This is the time. This is everything. Here are the brand new clean solar panels that we did. And this is our work. And so, yeah, what can I say? It just, proof is in the pudding, pretty much.
Mhm.
So, guys, well, thank you very much for coming on today. It's going on a little over an hour already. We had a great time today. And so, like I said, if you guys want to send us stuff, send us an email, and we'll be more than happy to put your stuff out there on on our podcast. I have a great tool that is coming on at the end of the week. I'm going to probably end up showing that for bird proofing, and show that on the next live podcast. That's going to be really, really good. Saves a lot of time and stuff like that. And Dang says bird proofing is nasty. Done only a couple of jobs. Working by myself makes it hard with no help. Absolutely. So Dang, you might want to chime in next week to find out what we actually have for bird proofing. And then also, we just put out a brand new video today of a new product that we have for the bird mesh dispenser, and check it out. And an email. Thank you guys for taking the time to do this podcast. It is value to, and then I lost it. But that's okay. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for coming on. Don't forget to like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and we're on here on Tuesday nights. And so, again, like I said, we will catch you guys on the next video. We really appreciate everybody coming on. Good luck on the draft this weekend. For those of you football fans out there, I know who I'm rooting for. This
This
man
is
right
his
here.
team.
Yep.
Mine is Casey.
Kansas City.
Mhm.
Where's your doll?
I don't have it all.
Exactly.
But I have a jersey.
Yeah. You have a jersey.
Mhm.
Thank you for doing these podcasts. It's very helpful. Thank you very much, guys. Once again, this is Henry and Susan. We will catch you guys on the next video. We have new videos coming out this week. Don't forget to watch our channel. Check it out. It's going to be pretty good, I think. So with that being said, we will catch you guys on the next video. See you guys. Peace.